Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video on JavaScript methods and events in 30 days challenge. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the JavaScript play and pause event. And basically, in this practical example, we are going to add a functionality to this button for us to play the video when we click on the play button. And we are going to be able to pause the video if we click on the pause button. So before we actually get started, let me show you what I have inside my index.html file. So right here, I have my video in place. And just below it, I have a div with a class of content. And inside the div, I have another div with a class of my BTS. And basically inside this div, we have two SVGs with a class of pause and play. So basically, these are the two buttons that I have added right here. So inside my CSS file, by default, I have hidden the play button. So if I comment it out and refresh my web page, you can see that the two buttons are right here. So like I said, we are going to hide the play button by default, and we're going to use JavaScript to dynamically change the button based on the condition. So now if I refresh my web page and try to click on the button, you will realize that nothing is working. This is just to tell you that we are going to start everything from scratch. So now that everything is in place, let me navigate back to my JavaScript file. And right here, I have selected the video. I have selected the two buttons apart. And I will tell you the reason why I have done that. And at the same time, I have selected the button all together using the query selector all method. To get started, I'll go with my BTS. And now I will use my for each method. So inside the parentheses, I will have to pass in a parameter. And at the same time, I will have my callback function in place. So what do we want to do? We want to add a click event to the buttons at the same time. So that is where we went for each method. And now that we have that in place, we can just go with btn.add-event-listener. And now we can add our click event just like that. And we also need to have our callback function in place. So what do we want to do? We want to check if the video is paused. To do that, I will just go with our if statement and check if the video is paused. So if that is the case, what do we want to do? We want to play the video. So we can just go with video.play and then we invoke it. So like that, when we click on the button, we'll be able to play the video. But we also need to go with our else condition for us to say that if that is not the case, well, we want to pause the video and then we invoke it. So now if I refresh my web page and click on the button, you can see the video is paused. And if I click on it again, the video is going to start playing. But there is a way for us to actually change the button for us to know if the video is paused or it is playing. So for us to do that, I have selected the buttons individually in order not to miss out anything. And I just want you to make sure that you understand what we're going to do right now because it could get tricky. So for us to actually change the button, I'll go with pause.style like that. And now we are going to set the display property to block. Okay. So at the same time, we need to select the play button. And then we are going to change the style as well. And then the display property, we are going to set it to none. So we need to do the same thing if the video is paused. So right now, if I refresh my web page and I click on the button, you can see it is paused. But when we want to play the video, we need to be able to display the button as well. So for us to do that, we are going to do it inside the else block. So I can just copy these two buttons like that and paste it right here. And what we need to do is to change it around. So in here, I'm going to set it to none. And in here, I'm going to set it to block, just like that. So if I refresh my web page, click on the button, you can see we are able to pause the video. And now we can play the video by clicking on the button and the video is going to start playing. So guys, basically, this is how to use the JavaScript play and pause event. So guys, this is our tutorial. I hope you've learned something today. If you do, make sure that you stay updated, make sure that you keep practicing, and never miss a day. So guys, with that being said, I'll see you in another tutorial. Peace out.